Hello, hello. How is everybody doing this Friday night? How was your weeks? For those of you who are here, let me know what you are reading tonight, what team you are on, if you're participating in Once Upon a Readathon. If you're not, that's okay too. But let me know what you are reading, what team you are on, um, and how your week was, because it is Friday, so we are done with the week. I am so glad. It has been one hell of a week for me, but it's been a good one. Um, I actually just went to the library, so I'm technically reading 3 other books, but I read a lot of books at the same time, so, um, I'm technically reading A Court of Blood and Bindings, and then I'm reading, what's it called? Ship of Destiny, and that's this one. I think I'm on page 253. And then I am reading Africa Risen. That's what it was. I couldn't think. But um I kind of want to pick something else up too, but I don't know. So I'm going to ask you guys, and I'm going to have you guys like maybe decide for me and we'll see. But this isn't everything I got, but this is the things I'm thinking about reading. One is This Woven Kingdom. Because the thing is I read a Jin novella, and then I tried to read another Jin book, but I DNF'd it because it just was not good. And so I want to read another Jin book. So I've got This Woven Kingdom. I've got An Ember in the Ashes, because I'm kind of feeling YA ever since I picked up Fourth Wing. Which I know is not technically YA, but Spice Road. And then I also have a couple of other ones because I just had to, and they are not Jin books, they're pirate books, but that's okay. Fable. And then Sherilyn Kenyon's Her Dead Man Walking book. This is a trilogy, and I adore the Dark Hunter series. I'm up to book 8 on that. And this is like a historical pirate romance pirate fantasy romance. The cover's really cool. It's shiny because it's a library copy, so y'all probably can't see very well, but anywho. So those 5. Let me know what you think I should read. If I should pick up one of them, or should I like stick to what I'm already reading? Should I control myself? Reading Hook, which is about a female Captain Hook. Nice. Hello. Hey, bro. Hello, hello. Yeah, you can only attack one team. I mean, per book. Per book. For example, this book has both pirates and merfolk. Yeah, no, you got to pick one. Oh, nice. I hope you're loving it. I hope you like it. Let me know what you're feeling about it. How far in are you? Nice. Lady and the Pirate. Which one is wait, I have Lady Pirate. Lady and the Pirate. Is this historical? I found a historical kick. Let's see. The pirate and his does it say wait. Okay, wait. There's a couple. What does wait, is it this one? Is it the one that says the lady and the pirate, he wanted me pregnant? Let me know. Yeah, I did. I did. And I also went to my used bookstore and I picked up some historical romances as well. There was a lot that I wanted, but I only will really usually like I try to only buy used historicals that have step backs. But I did make the exception for 2. But I think I bought 7 which wasn't bad. I spent like 20 bucks. Thank you. I made it myself. And I made the ASMR not ASMR, but like the ambiance that we're gonna use myself too. So I hope you guys like it because I did all the background noises and everything myself too. And it's not professionally done. Like it's not done well. I did my best though. Fable, curious about trying it. I hear it's good. I think Tori read it recently. I know it does. I remember I think I picked this up. It's got a really cool end papers too. So, I remember picking this up and being like, wow, this is dense writing. Like more dense than she usually writes. So I think she like really got into it. So I don't know. I'm going to look to see also if there's an audiobook of it, but Tilly in Technicolor, what's that about? No problem. Okay, wait. Which one? By who? Bernadette Rouse. Oh! Oh. The ratings on this though? So it's this one. This is the one that she's talking about, The Lady and the Pirate. Number 1, that cover is awesome. Number 2, the ratings are 4.43. Y'all probably can't see that. Is that looks historical. Oh, fantasy. Okay, so it's like looks like fantasy, historical fantasy. Ah, comments. Hello, hello. Hi. Sinners Anonymous, Mafia, Virgin Smut Romance. Hello. Sinners Anonymous, I'm assuming is the name. Sorry, I was like, which part is the name? That's a long title. Awesome. I hope you like it. I know that April really liked that, and I want to read it so flippin' bad. Yeah, it had a really good cover. Yeah, I wanna read that. I saw this on your vlog, April, too, and I looked, and yeah, it's on Script. That's my dog. Sorry. But yeah, I saw that on Script, and I was like, "Maybe I might wanna read this too." That sounded really funny and cute. Mm. Yeah, and I'm assuming it's gonna be the same kinda thing with Fable, but I'm kind of like in a but like Fable is the one that I got, but like To Kill a Kingdom, I wanted to pick up too, but they didn't have it. But I don't know. I'm not usually super into YA, but ever since I read Fourth Wing, because it feels so YA, kind of made me remember why I liked YA so much. Yeah, it took me a while in the synopsis to get to where I saw the fantasy part. Awesome. Um, kind of. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to start out with A Court of Blood and Bindings and see if I'm still enjoying it because I only read a few chapters of it yesterday. Um, and while I'm gonna listen to it though. And while I listen to it, I'm gonna look and see which one of those books I can get audiobooks for because I'm kind of needing audiobooks right now. So I'll do some searching while I listen to my audiobook, and we'll come back here in 45 minutes. Hello. So I'm going to go ahead and share this and we will get to sprinting. Hello, how did everybody do? I read 40 pages of A Court of Blood and Bindings, and I ate some ice cream. And um, I'm liking it. um, I don't know. Like I had super high expectations for it. Um, and right now it's feeling quite generic. So I don't know. I'm I'm liking it. I'm just not like obsessed with it like I thought I would be, which is kind of a disappointment, but I'm not like disappointed. I'm just kind of a little disappointed. So um I have to finish Agnes Grey by Anne Bronte for a book club. Then I might start The Mermaid, the Witch of the Sea. That is awesome. I know a few people are reading The Mermaid, the Witch in the Sea. Nice. I really want to read that. It looks really good. Going to be finishing Anna Maria and the Fox, and reading some more of Mary Jane. What is that about? What kind of book is that? Yeah, let us know how you're liking it. I don't think I've heard of that. Nice. Awesome. How are you liking it? Uh, white chocolate raspberry Haagen-Dazs. I love that stuff. Oh, nice. Well, you're welcome to hop on later if you want, if we're still on. I think Maggie's hopping on soon here, too. So I won't be by my lonesome for long. And sorry for like all the sounds. I'm getting over a cold. That's part of why there wasn't much sprints for like during this week, because I was sick and my whole family was sick. But just like a cold, like nothing serious. No fevers or anything. On chapter 23 of Digging Enby, Laurenetta Nehan. I butchered all of that. Promised in Fire. Nice. How are you liking it? That's the Dragon Fae one, right? Do I have that right? Is that this Dragon Fae one? Good. Oh, awesome. Yeah, and that first one, I know there's not much romance until like the second half. And then things really heat up, like for the series. But I like that there's a lot of like fun adventure and fantasy in that book too. But things get hot and fun all around. Let me know how you're liking it. Oh, I really enjoyed that book. I read it this year, which is like I know everyone's art. Like I feel like so many people have already read it, but it's kind of late to the game. Okay. So kind of like lit fic y. I'm not a huge lit fic reader, but I get it. And most of the members of my family like lit fic. I just have never been able to get into it. Ooh, that's yummy. You know, I really like those drumsticks. But the thing is, I like the drumsticks where there's the caramel in the middle. But like, I feel like you have to get a box of the mixed kind just to get like 2 or 3 cones with the caramel in the middle in them. It's like a waste. And then you have like all these other ones that you don't want, at least for me. And I never see the box of just like the whole box. They all have caramel in the middle. And that's what I want. Awesome. How is that? Hey, Tori, how are you doing? You are welcome to join if you want to. Obviously, you know this. um, oh, I know a lot of people really like that. I enjoyed it. I just like wasn't the biggest fan. Like I didn't continue on in the series, but like I didn't hate it. The writing was really good. I just was expecting something else out of it. But most people really love that series, so you'll probably love it. Oh, nice. Ah, I cannot wait to watch that vlog. That's gonna be such a fun vlog to watch. I just wanna see you gush because I know you're going to. Because, like, I know you, and I know you probably like that. I don't think we've actually talked about it, but I'm sure because it's a definitely you book, and apparently a me book. Um, yeah, it's a really good book. I think I think I rated it 4 stars. I really liked it. Good. Would you say you're all by yourself? Um, oh, all by yourself. I was like, that's funny. Shelf jokes. Things take me a while. Mom brain. Not a huge lit fic person either, but I found it as an ebook deal several months ago. Decided to give it a shot. Cool. Well, I'm glad it worked out then. Ooh, enjoy dinner. Where are you going? What are you eating? Like, what kind of food is it? Tell me all about it. Yeah, I just knew you're gonna love it. I was like, she's gonna be like obsessed with this. It's gonna be a favorite book for her. Um, and honestly, like it's probably gonna be in my tops for the year too. And if it isn't, it'll be like at least an honorable mention because it was just so much fun. That listen, there were issues. Clearly there was issues. But like and yes, it read very YA, but like it was so flippin' good. It was just fun, and I love the school, and I love those, like, divergent vibes that I was getting from it, and I loved the dragons. I loved it. Oh, I bet that's, like, very emotional. Um, so, I'm not, like, super into super emotional books because, like, I read for escapism. But, like, I know a lot of people really like to, like, read really emotional books. I even have trouble with, like, Robin Hood books sometimes. I'm like, "I don't wanna deal with emotions right now." Yeah, I can't even remember the names in that book. It's been a little bit since I've read it. I can't even remember them, but I'm awful with names. I love lit fic, really love how they're usually character studies, yeah. See, I do wanna try Bunny, but I feel like okay, I like weird lit fic, I guess then, because I lit horror, and I liked Catherine House, and I guess some people might say that's lit fic, right? I'm trying to think of some others. I don't know. Okay, but I mean, like, some of the issues people have brought up, like, the things that some people don't like about the book, like, I see those things, and some of the things I'm like, "Yeah, I guess that was technically, like, could have been done better or whatever," but to me, it didn't bother me. Oh, awesome. Very exciting. Does it have the, sprayed edges? because I think they were only doing that for the first printing, and so kinda sad, like, I guess if I buy one, it's not gonna have it, but I might try to wait to see if there's new editions that come out for it, or maybe if they eventually do a paperback or something. Because honestly, I don't like the cover, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that. Because I read the ebook. Um, Sorry, my neck is, like, killing me right now. I read the ebook, and I just don't know if I'm actually gonna buy the book. I'll probably just wait and see if there's, like, a different edition, or maybe the paperback I'll like better or something. Um, awesome. Yeah. Exactly, and I read to, like, be somewhere else, so yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to, because people do compare it to Catherine House a lot, and I really liked Catherine House. I still think about Catherine House. I really liked it. I don't even know what I rated it. I think trying to rate it at the time was very confusing to me, but looking back, I'm like, "Yeah, I really like that book." Um, so because people always compare the 2 for, like, that they say for, like, weird horror lit fic, or, like, weird dark academia, but not quite dark academia, but, like, a weird dark academia kind of. Um, so I have it and I still haven't read it though. Yeah, so when talked to her, she said that she was going to be trying to get the audiobook for at least the first one out by the end of the year. So I haven't talked to her since, and she said she was going to let me know when she had a date on it, so that I could share with some of my friends, because I do have some friends like waiting for the audiobook. Um, like, I know Jess really wants to read that series. And so I think Mary Mystery like really wants to get to it. But, and I know it's scheduled and everything. It's all set up to go. It just has to do with, like, the schedule, basically. There's other people ahead of her in line to have their books recorded, so yeah, a lot of people really like the edges for Fourth Wing. Um, I'm definitely, like, not the norm. I haven't read Catherine House because it's such a mixed reviews, but honestly, the way you're talking about it, maybe do it. If you liked Bunny, then I feel like you're more likely to like Catherine House from what I've heard. From what I've heard, uh, they're compared so much. Like, I know Books on Lala compares them a lot, like, puts them in the same, like, box. Not like an actual box, but what's in the box? Understandable. Yeah, there was a lot of mixed reviews. Like, a lot of people were, like, hating on that book when it first came out. I remember that. People are hating on it. I don't know why I ended up picking it up, but I did, obviously. So I'm glad I did. I really liked it. Um, do do do. Well, I'm trying to decide. I think I'm gonna continue on with A Court of Blood and Bindings, um, because I am enjoying it. I don't know. Here's the thing, I just finished this historical romance today called The Secrets of a Summer Night, or The Secrets of Summer Nights, something like that, by Lisa Kleypas, and I absolutely adored it, and that was, like, 2 5 stars in a row that I gave to books, and so now I'm like, "Well, what do I do now?" Because, like, I'm not gonna give another 5 star. Like, it's not gonna happen, so I don't know. I'm kind of in a historical romance mood too, but this is the book that I'm reading. Um, so I'm liking it. So I think I will continue on with this one, and then we can do another sprint. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. Mhm.
Hey.
Hey, we have a
I don't
Maggie.
want Hi. I don't want to do what I did last time where I just like jumped and was super loud and scared everybody.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that, but
Yeah.
I'm like half asleep right
It was a
now.
while ago.
Okay.
So how you
How are you
doing?
doing? What are you reading?
Hi guys. I'm listening to Make Games, Pestilence Book 3, and I'm having a blast. I'm working on stuff, so I'm trying to like multitask and it's making it better. Not as productive, but it's making it better.
Yeah. Cool.
What are you reading?
Did you finish the Joanna Lindsay?
No, not yet, but I'm
Okay.
about 50% way through.
Okay.
I'll probably finish that this weekend though, and then we can talk about it.
I used the audiobook for that.
Oh, there was an audiobook for that one for Gentle Rogue?
Yeah, do you have script?
I just got it like a week ago.
Yeah, there's actually a good amount of historical romance on there. But yeah, there's a lot of Joanna Lindsay on there.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I literally April from Happily Ever April, I think it's called The Bright Gay Seas. She told me that and I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay, I'll get script. It sounds like I need it." So that's how I downloaded it, but I haven't really like deep dived in yet. So I need to.
Yeah, I love script. I listen to a lot of my audiobooks on there. I actually didn't even know with my Audible subscription there was like Audible books that you could listen to for free on Audible
Oh
until
yeah,
recently. Yeah, I didn't know
I'm
that.
like ridiculously picky though with narrators.
Oh,
I
really?
like Yeah, if I don't jive with their voice or just like the way their inflection is or just how they're reading it, I'll jump right out. I can't stand it. That's why I love the Make Game so much because it's acted out. So I'm just kind of like, oh, this is nice. But yeah, I have a hard time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I need to try it. I need to read that.
Yeah.
I do.
Everybody does.
Oh, and then what was it? 45? I read 46 pages. I'm reading what's it called? I mean, it's if you know with like fantasy romance titles these days, A Court of
Oh yeah.
Blood and Bindings.
Oh yeah. It fits the typical fantasy romance
Formula.
people. Yep. Totally fits.
And
I'm kind of
it,
curious when we're going to finally get out of that, but
huh?
when that formula, like, because that's been going on for years, and I'm kind of curious when
I
we'll
feel
get
like
on to the next
they
chapter.
have to have made like all of the different possibilities by now, right?
Yeah, especially when you go through KU, because like you poured a blah 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 blah. It's crazy. The books sound good. I will give them that. But yeah, the titles, man, they're all a court of something. It's a court or a knight of blah blah
It's
blah.
like yeah, a lot of them are a court of something and something or a something of something and something.
Yeah, yeah.
Um so yeah, but yeah, I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I thought like I think it was like too hyped. Like I was too excited for this book. Like I thought it was going to be
Um,
like my fantasy romance of the year or something like that.
yeah.
And it's not going to be.
Is it
Like I'll
is it
tell you that.
outright bad or is it
No,
more?
I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoy like
Okay.
well, I'm not really enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. I feel you.
I'm feeling like low 4 stars, maybe 3.5, but I'm only, how far in am I? Um, oh, I was like, that's not where I am right now because I was opening on my phone and not my Kindle. I'm, 30% of the way through.
Okay. Well, you should have hit the first major plot point by this time if it
Have
follows
you
straight.
read it?
No, I haven't. No,
Oh,
I'm just thinking of, like, traditional, like, story
oh.
structure. You should have hit the
Yeah,
point of
it's like go, from the get. So, but that's the thing. I
okay.
feel like it's like this is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be just like every other fantasy romance book you've ever read. We're gonna use all of the major tropes, and it's gonna be exactly what you like. You're gonna know everything that's gonna happen before it happens. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm like maybe I don't even just enjoy it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just like so like they're like listen, I like certain formulas, but I feel like it jumped right in. It was like, here's the love interest. He's bad. He's tall. He's dark. He's handsome. He's got
Yeah.
wings. He's supposed to be bad, and he's killed a lot of people, but he's actually working against the evil person, and like, but from the inside,
Yeah.
and like, and he's
Yeah.
like, all this within the first 30%.
Okay.
And, like, it's like, but she is the one because she's the only one that can kill
Of course
the
she is.
first but I'm like, you find all of this out in the first 30%. I'm like,
There has to be some sort of plot twist, because if there isn't, then that's, not gonna be make it very exciting once you get later on to, like, a climax. There's gotta be a plot twist.
right.
There
I'm
has to be.
hoping I'm hoping it's basically doing like, "Hey, this is gonna be like every other fantasy romance." But then it's not, you know? I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's what, like you mentioned, like, if there's, like, a formula and whatnot, that's fine, but, like, as an author, you have to have your sort of signature. There has to be some je ne sais quoi to it that's gonna make it stand out. Y Is this
Mhm.
an indie author? Who wrote it?
Yeah, it's indie,
Okay.
hold on.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of
Was
the
that
thing.
Marshall?
Oh, yeah, I haven't read her. I feel like that's kind of the thing with indie authors. I love indie authors. I'm like, you know me, like I read a lot of KU, but it can be a hit or a miss, because they usually don't have the significant editing or the people telling them that they need to revise and things like that, you know?
Yeah. There was a prequel. I didn't know to read that. Okay, well, whatever. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to see if she has any other books, but everyone has given it 5 and 4 stars that
That doesn't mean much. Like the video I posted today, that the Shattered Glass one, they had all 4.5 stars and above on Goodreads and Amazon, and I hated that book. So,
I recognize her now. I've seen these other books on KU. Have you seen this book on KU?
oh, yeah, I
She
haven't read
wrote
that, but
that
I've seen it.
one, and then this one too, I've heard well, it's not got great ratings, but I've heard good things about it.
That one doesn't look as familiar, but the Iron one did.
Um, and then, this is the book that I'm reading.
Yep. That one looks, yep, very
So,
familiar.
I think obviously I think this has been, like, her most successful. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes you win some, you lose some, you know?
I'm not disliking it to where I'm, like, gonna DNF it or something.
Well, at
Like,
least
I'm
that's
still enjoying myself. I don't think it's gonna be a low score. I'm hoping it can pick itself up and become a 4 or a 5 star, but right now it's feeling like 3.5.
yeah.
So,
I think that's gonna depend, like, once you get into the middle of the book, that's how you know when you're gonna stick around something, because that's typically where indie authors lose it, is in the middle,
mhm.
'cause that's the hardest part to write. Ascension.
Nice. Hello, I'm glad you made it too. I like Ninth House. I give it 5
I never
stars.
read Ninth House. I love the cover of it, though.
And then Jess just got me, the sequel.
Hello.
Hello to Maggie.
Yep. Oh, thanks.
My toddlers were throwing a temper tantrum during that part. Like, I saw the first half, and
Yeah.
then, like, I was running around chasing them, and I was like, "Oh, the video's over."
Yeah. Half the video is me just complaining.
I knew you did because like you were like, so that was my rant, and I was like, shh.
So it's just me,
That
it's me
happens like
bitching.
half of the videos that I put on YouTube that it's momming
Yeah.
while. Oh, cool. Okay, how are you liking it? Uh,
Ooh.
oh, nice. Awesome. I need to get to Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's definitely on my TBR, but
Yeah.
honestly, I'm gonna wait for a little bit probably because I didn't read it as quick on the hype train like I did with Fourth Wing. And now at
Mhm.
this point, I feel like I've been overhyped for it. And I got kind
Mm.
of upset because I loved Daughter of No Worlds. It's another series by her. And then
Yeah.
I DNF'd the sequel.
Oh. I hate when series do that when the second book, it makes me rejudge the first book, you know? Yeah.
So, and everyone says the Serpent and the Wings of Night is more romance than Daughter of No Worlds. But I don't know. There's just so many other books on my TBR. So I don't know.
I hear that.
But I want to read it. I think I might wait for it's probably going to be a while before it's not super hyped though.
Yeah. You
Uh,
need to have, I think the mood has to strike. Because I think that book's a chunker. So like you don't want to start it when you're really just kind of not in the mood for it.
mhm. Mortal
Mm.
Folies. I have the arc for this.
I don't
Is
think
it
I've
is
heard of
I thought
that.
it was
Or
fantasy romance
historical
too. Aren't
romance.
there fae in it? Huh?
Yeah, I've never heard of Mortal Follies for historical romance.
It I thought it was more I thought it was like um what is that fae Regency romance? I own it. Half a Soul. I thought it was kind of like half a soul-y. This is the cover. It's really pretty.
That's a cute cover. Yeah, I just pulled it up myself. That is really cute.
Um, yeah, because there's a curse. So it's like historical romance, but with some fantasy too. It's
Okay.
weird. Oh,
I
it's
should check
sapphic.
that out. Okay.
It's sapphic.
All top notch.
I have the yeah, I have the arc for it, and I'm basically read like 10% of my arcs.
Yeah.
Like I'm so bad about it.
Oh,
I need to get better.
this
Oh,
sounds good.
good. Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I haven't started it yet, but that one, like, it sounded good. I haven't done any sort of like elemental based magic in my reading yet. So when I saw that one, I'm like, oh, this could be really neat. I'm very
Mhm.
curious about like the main female character too, like kind of her personality. Because I feel like a lot of times I mentioned this before, where fantasy romance, a lot of the girls they feel very similar to one another. So I'm looking for different sorts of personalities out there. And it's hard to find on KU sometimes.
Yeah.
Again, a formula, you know.
You should read
Oh.
Trader Witch.
Trader Witch? What's Trader Witch about?
That is my favorite White Shoes series. Well, the first book is
Yeah.
Trader Witch. The series isn't called Trader Witch, but it is my favorite fantasy White Shoes
Okay.
ever.
Tell me about it. What's going on in it?
So it's the main character is Nelsa, and she's a lunar witch, and she gets
Hmm.
framed by like someone you don't know, but she gets framed and for like offing her like the head of her lunar coven or solar coven or both. both. And then she basically runs away, and she kind of like runs away with these pirates.
Yeah.
And lunar witches are supposed to have like a harem, like a group of guys.
Mhm.
And she's not been granted hers yet. And all of these pirates are all different, like there's different shifters, and there's a vampire, there's an ice fae, there is a warlock, two shifters, and a siren.
Ooh.
And it's
This
really, really
sounds fun. I'm already intrigued. You said pirates and you said vampires. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I want that one. He's mine. I can already tell.
and the plot is really good. It's like high stakes adventure. There's
Okay.
like warring against the kingdom stuff going on. There's a lot of action. And then the first book is kind of like a little bit slow burn, I would say, for a White Shoes. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then the smut is
Top
really
notch.
good.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's
You
all
sold
it's
me.
on KU.
It is okay. Yeah, you sold me. Plus, there's pirates, so I can get points for my team here.
And yeah, I love Mary Mystery. She has a vampire series that you would probably love. The final book, the third book just came out. I haven't read it yet, but I need to because I loved the first two. I give them both 5 stars, I think. Um, but it's vampires and lichens.
Very underworld.
It is very underworld.
Mm-hmm. I'm down for that. I was
And it's more like it's more polyamorous because there's also a male Omega that's one of the guys, and some of the guys are with
oh,
him too. So
okay.
yeah,
Dang.
that's for
I
the
was
vampire one.
to find out she's
I like it. I think they're gonna find out she's a lunar witch. Yeah, she is just she disguises herself as a solar witch when she meets them, which is funny because
okay.
like solar witches and lunar witches are like polar opposite. Like lunar witches are party animals. They are super sexual,
Mhm.
and solar witches are very like nun like, and they wear all white
Oh, damn.
and
That's gonna be hard to pretend.
yeah. Uh, ooh, water setting and mermaids and fae.
Oh.
That sounds awesome. Also,
Ooh.
Nelsa is like probably one of my favorite female characters ever.
Yeah. I think that's who you mentioned when we first played your tag game.
She's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. That would be nice to see what she's like, see if she how she's different from some of the other ladies I have read.
She's got the whole like badass thing going on, but she's also just really smart. She's an assassin, so she's her job is to be the assassin of the Lunar Coven too. So
Okay.
she's very badass. The witchiness is really cool the way it goes into like a lot of the witchy stuff.
Yeah.
She did a lot of research and did a really good job with that too. So the witchy content's
Mhm.
good. So it's got like everything. It's amazing. The main character for Promised and Fire, I'm guessing, is young and has sass, or is Maggie young and has sass,
Oh.
or both.
Thanks. If that was a guess. I'm imagining he is promised from fire or promised in fire. Oh.
That's
It was
funny.
funny today. Well, not so much funny, but someone commented on my video today about Laura Talissa because I was talking about Rhapsodic, right? And they were saying that Bewitched is really good. It feels kind of like The Mummy, the movie The Mummy, but if like Evie actually went with Emotep. So I was like, okay, I kind of like I'm more drawn to that than to pick up Rhapsodic again, you know?
Yeah, I did
Oh no.
not like her Four Horsemen series. Here's the thing though, it's like I didn't like that, and everyone that really liked Four Horsemen has been, like, hating on Bewitched. Like, I've only heard basically negative things
Oh,
about it. So, I'm wondering though, because I didn't like Four Horsemen, am I actually gonna like Bewitched? But maybe not
yeah.
because I heard or was it you who were we talking were we just talking about this? How it's, like, urban? I don't know.
Yeah, urban
But it's, like
fantasy I'm not super into.
yeah, so I don't know. It's
No.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like it. Honestly, don't think she's and I say Thalassa, but I don't know how you actually pronounce it.
I don't
But
either.
I don't think that she's the writer for me. Even though I gave Rhapsodic 4 stars, I also don't plan on continuing on in the series. So,
Mhm.
obviously, like, I feel like I would drop my rating because in my head, I consider it more of a 3-star, but I don't drop ratings
Mm.
on Goodreads. I'll
Oh,
raise
I see what you're
ratings,
okay.
but
I heard someone say that the second book in the series for Rhapsodic, they said, like, it was totally meh. They had to DNF it. It wasn't on the same level as, I guess, the first book.
I've definitely heard the first book's the best in the series.
Uh, yeah. I just couldn't get over the flashbacks. I really can't judge it. That's my Irish side coming out.
I'm Irish too. There you
Heck
go.
yeah. Irish. Irish
German,
girly.
Irish, French.
Oh, okay. I'm a mutt, but I'm mostly
Yeah,
Scottish and Irish. But I have like English, Welsh, Russian, German, French, Danish. I'm
yeah.
everywhere. And I just say this is
I'm
terrible, but I'm like, it's my Irish side. You know, my ancestors got around. That's just what it is. And now I'm doing it through books.
right.
Oh man. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
okay. I'm thinking I can stay awake for one more sprint, but I think that's all I have in me.
Works for me. Works for
Okay, I'm
me.
gonna put the banner up so that everyone knows if they joined that it's the last sprint. And I will get this going and we will be sprinting for 45 minutes.
Thanks, Brendan. Have a good night. See you soon, man. You look like you're
Hello.
bed.
So, huh?
I said you look like you're ready for bed.
I'm so flippin' tired.
I feel you. Long
I'm
day at
so
work.
tired. Huh?
Oh,
What?
I was looking at some of the comments.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did you do?
I did good. I got through 2 chapters. They ranged in length, so I don't know how many pages it would be, but I got through 2 chapters.
How are you
And
liking it?
it's good. It's literally the second series. Every book so far has been 5 stars, which is rare for me because I very rarely give 5 stars. And it's just, I don't know, it's hitting. It's a soap opera, man. It's just enjoyable. They know how to like get you to emote. So it's good. What about you? How is it? Is it getting better or is it still on formula?
I watched BookTube.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. Well, how's BookTube?
Yeah. I didn't have the brain capacity.
Yeah.
Um, and my internet is starting to act up, so perfect timing. I'm gonna go through these real quick.
Yeah.
I'm back. Um, Good. I'm glad.
Wait, what are you listening to, Kay Simmons?
Aw,
I have to know.
I think that's a good thing. I hope. Oh wow, you just like speeding through it. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
If that pops in your
That's
head,
not
April,
good.
I would just say DNF it. Maybe give it another chapter, but
How long is like the last 25%? Good.
Loretta Nye. Have you heard of that?
Mm.
Look that up really quick.
No. But okay, if I could like not yawn for long enough to let everyone know, I think that Kristen is doing sprints on Sunday. And I'm gonna be hopping on those. I think I'm planning on it.
Yeah, I'll
So
pay
the
jump
link will
on.
be up on the Discord for those. Um, um, oh God. Well, I hope that you can get through it. We are going to hop off and I'm going to go to bed because I am ready. Maggie, I don't know what you're gonna do. What are you gonna do?
I'll finish up some graphic stuff and then also probably go to bed. I feel you. Fridays are always long days.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys got some good sprinting in. My dog is freaking out. Okay. And we will see you again soon. Like I said, Sunday, those links, the link for that is going to be up on the Discord. Make sure to go subscribe to Maggie if you haven't already. I'm going to update the description to make sure her link's in there. But yeah, we will talk to you guys later. Thanks for
Bye.
coming and sprinting with us.